Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, it is a drizzly day.
Yes. Little nasties.
You know, that was Brandon's rap name?
Little drizzle?
No, Little Nasty.
Oh.
SV Thunder Road, Retro Thunder Road.
Yeah.
His rap name was Little Nasty.
Do you guys ever record?
Mine was Little Fresh.
Ooh.
Jared's was 2%.
Why?
Because he's missing 2% his leg.
Oh.
So he's 2%.
Um,
We did record a music video back in the day.
Where's it at? Where's the proof? I gotta see it.
It's on the internet somewhere.
What?
I guarantee you find it.
That would be great to see.
We may actually have unlisted it because Jared got embarrassed.
Do you remember any of the lyrics?
Oh yeah.
Do a little.
I have to refresh myself. It was Jared's part. I'd have to think about it. It'll come to me later. But it is kind of nasty and drizzly today. We're just chilling with the dogs in the moment. We have been working. Very, very excited. Some things did not go according to plan at all.
Oh, yeah. This will be on the Monday, maybe.
Hopefully. So we're not trying to say too much, but
yeah. But oh my goodness, it was a mess. But I think it turned out great.
So
without really saying too much, which I know can be annoying.
Yeah, but we instantly, I'm not even exaggerating, instantly it went south. Yeah. And I just told Danielle, holy cow, beforehand she said, don't get mad at me if any of this goes wrong, I'm doing. Yeah. I said, it'll either go really good or really bad. It ain't going to be because of us. It's just going to be lack of experience. And
yeah, before we start anything and it's like all hands on deck, I'll focus and everything. It's like, listen.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know right now that I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
So if I mess up, it's an accident.
And I always tell her, whatever, we don't know what we're doing anyways. Yeah. But it instantly went south. And I was just like, oh, well, I got to go for it now. We started. And so it was a good reminder that if you start it, just go with it, even if it's not going well, because there is a chance it'll turn out well. And as of right now, we think it's done decent. Yeah. We're not fully finished, but we feel like definitely how it started. It came out pretty good for how it started.
Yeah, and again, once the video comes out, we'll be able to elaborate a little bit more and everything.
We're doing a lot for one video, so.
Yeah. But I think everything will be okay. Which kind of... Do you guys see this?
No, they can't see that. Oh, I guess they can see his paw a little bit, but...
No, you're not the needy one.
Yeah, so basically that's the point we're trying to make with this, is just mainly, hey, even when you think it could not go worse, just keep trying, keep going.
And the biggest thing is, like, don't get mad, because if you get, like, super frustrated and then... and mad, and then you blow up, then, I mean, that doesn't get you anywhere.
And my big thing is, you can complain, but what's the solution?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you complain if you can figure out a solution. Yeah. You know, so it was like, we're in this. How are we going to figure it out? Let's instead of complaining about it, because we're like, you got to get it done now. This is a time-sensitive thing. Once you start, you can't stop. So we're just like, what's the solution? So... it ended up turning out pretty good. Huge thing for us, getting the Kimron excavator. And,
I always say
Yeah, we know it's excavator.
Yeah.
But it's like subscribe, but subscribe. So, again, like you saw in the video and stuff, we got it, and massive upgrade for us to have here. We have been needing to, as you guys know, we've been needing to trench lines for the water well and electric, and getting where on the house we'll trench it over there. We need to trench water to the barn. We need to move all the trees that are down, all the big stumps and roots. Everything. There's all sorts of stuff that we can utilize that machine for. So it's kind of interesting too. We talked about this a little while back, I guess. Us. What is that?
Is that a big solar panel?
That's what it kind of looked like. I don't know, it looked like a long solar panel on the back of the trailer. But there's been times, and this kind of goes into what we talked about before, the other video, where it's like, how much more could go wrong? Oh my gosh, this and that, and, certain things, and then there's just certain things that just don't sit well with you in life, and things happen because of other people and the way you're treated or whatever. And something that Danielle and I have really tried to focus on and dial in. Hey, sit. Thank you.
She's really good at sit.
Try to dial in on is, look, it doesn't matter how others are treating you. It doesn't matter what others are doing. It doesn't matter what others are saying. It doesn't matter what others, whatever. It's, what are we doing? And there was a lot of stuff that happened, and we just weren't thrilled with it. And we said, you know what? We're just going to do what we want to do, which is what we think is right, what we think is the best thing for us, what we think, here they all come. All of that. Hey,
they see one dog get attention.
We ain't doing this.
And then they all, you know how to go read.
Yeah. Go read some books. Go.
Yeah.
They're pretty smart dogs. But nope.
Nope.
We really started to focus on,
Nope.
us and what we want out of life, the things that we know how we need to be, just all of that. And when you focus on doing the right thing and being the best version you can, things start to happen. And never thought, we started looking into, or I guess talking about here and there about, what if we buy a mini excavator and, my dad has one and we just need a couple things, but we don't want to buy a massive machine. So these Chinese versions are half the price.
And then too, we didn't want to rent.
Because it's just more money, more money.
That, and this is something that we're going to honestly need for multiple, just extended periods of time, multiple things.
Way in the future.
Yeah, so this is, honestly, it would be better to not rent.
Yeah. So I got on YouTube and I started looking, and literally first video pops up was Kimron. I comment on their channel because I found out that they were local, an hour-ish away, and I was like, holy cow, like, this is crazy. Hey, y'all have a YouTube channel? We have a YouTube channel. Let's talk. And we did, and then next thing you know, we're pulling a machine up to the property. Crazy. You just never know. And all that kind of happened in a weird time of our life with other stuff going on. And it was just a quick reminder of, like, just do what you think is right. Be the best person you can. Just, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. Do what you think is right. And don't focus on bad. And good things will come to you. And it was just such a quick reminder that is the way that life works. Not all the time, but, you kind of attract what you think about. And it's kind of what is it the Mandela effect? Or is that what happened but not really happened?
I think that's like the, what happened, not really.
Okay, don't think about that.
Are you thinking like
manifest? Yeah.
I knew you were
I was like, something.
It's something with the M.
It's something that begins with a letter.
I'm going to tell you that much.
Yeah. That's what we always say with certain things. I'm like something stupid. It's something. It's something. But you almost like manifest it. Like, we weren't, it's not like, oh, I sure hope we'll get an excavator. I sure hope. No. Yeah. But you really do start to manifest, like, good things. And you really do attract what you think about, what you surround yourself with. And it's...
But, Jason, what, all these bad things...
What, Irene?
What?
You said Bud Jason.
No, that was just
Jason.
Yeah, I was like, that's Irene. It's just what have you been manifesting then? If all these bad things have been happening.
Well, no, I was just focusing on the bad. I wasn't manifesting that.
It's just
if you focus on bad, you're gonna have bad. And that's all you're gonna think about. And
what my point was going to be, yes, even though you manifest or whatever, you look at the positive, still bad things are gonna happen. That's life, and it's almost too like a test as well. Whenever you're trying to be more patient or whatever, it's like, okay, well then, how about this? And it's just also what you focus on. Your whole life can be surrounded by one thing after another, which is, again, it's life. That's what happens to everybody. But it's just what you focus on. It's like, are you going to see every of the bad, or are you going to see all of the good that's also happening? Well, because they do go hand in hand.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, you guys know, for the longest time, I would see these bad comments and I'd get all... I tell them this, and I'm this, and then I start thinking about this, and then this goes wrong, and I already have all this negative stuff in my head, and then I'm mad at this because this isn't going right, and then, it's too easy to stay caught up in what you shouldn't be caught up in, and it's the same thing when someone is trying to be sober. It's these addicts that have been addicts for a long time. They always say like, you can't be around these people. You got to separate yourself because you're going to be tempted. They're going to be asking if you want it. It's the same type of crowd. Like, unless you have just really good self-control, your best thing is probably to separate yourself from it. So it's the same thing with negativity. You want to separate yourself from it as much as possible. And then you really start to train your brain to be more thankful whenever you are focusing on the positive and you're not thinking about the negative, because you're thinking about, oh, well, that was good. Oh, well, okay, well, this didn't work, but this came out of it or whatever. And, everyone goes through their phases of stuff like that. But for us, different topic, but this morning we even said something like, we got to figure this stuff out now so our baby doesn't have to deal with it, And it's certain things like, again, being positive, how you handle a situation, how you handle stuff that you can't change, just whatever it may be.
You
become what you focus on.
Yeah, and then as parents, you pass that along. I don't know. So that's what I think a big thing we want to pass along is handling the stuff that like life throws at you, which I think obviously every parent is like, yeah, that's the parenting job. That's what you want to do. You want to pass along these things. But boy, I think that's just like I don't know.
Yeah, and again, whether it's your parents and you're around them or your friends and they're always focusing on either good or bad, or, if you surround yourself with 5 people that, try not to be mean here, but are losers, you're probably going to become a loser. If you surround yourself with like 5 people that are winners all the time, you're probably going to become a winner, because that's all they're thinking about. That's all they're doing. They always say, like, if you want to be good at something, be the worst person in the group. You don't want to be the best person in the group, because then you're never going to better yourself.
Yeah, that's what my dad would tell me. We would play like basketball or like just playing sports. And if I was like, I played like up a league and stuff too, and I was like, everybody's so much better than me. He's like, that's where you want to be.
Yeah, that's how you get better.
That's where you want to be, and that's how you get better. You don't want to be the best or whatever.
Yeah, it's hard for us because we normally are, but no. It really is, but it's also too, like, today, I guess, is kind of just a drizzly, nasty day, and you can look at it like, this and that, and then earlier, like, I thought about it, and I was like, okay, well, we can do this, and that, we can't do these other things. It's not progress that we're trying to make on what we already started, but we can tidy up the little things that we want, and then also, what if we do this? And I think you guys will like it. You guys will film some Crocker Life stuff, and when things happen, it presents a whole nother choice that you can make, and it's either you can I don't know. Again, you can go the winning route or the losing route, and everything we do, we want to try to go in the right direction. And sometimes, too, I think this is what I've started coming out of it. It's whether you believe in religion or not, or believe in good vibes or karma or whatever you want to, say it is. But it's like, say if we're, Lucy, come on, girl. Say if we're working, and we need to get something done, and then all of a sudden it's just rain, and it's like, oh, can't get it done. Maybe, no, Lucy, maybe that's the universe or God or karma or whatever y'all want to say it is, saying, hey, maybe just chill out because you're going to need that extra energy for this next day. Maybe you're going to, whatever. And it's, all the stuff going on with our house. No.
Lucy.
All the stuff going on with our house and all that type of stuff. And it took forever. It got us good. But also, it gave us enough time to really think about what we wanted, how we needed certain things, how to figure out how to build the house, how to not deal with Lucy's paw. Come on, girl. It really did. And it took us, I think a lot of people forget because y'all haven't done this type of stuff in a long time. You haven't started fresh with raw land or whatever, but you can get burnt out quick.
Yeah.
And it gave us an opportunity to chill out for a while. So when we got back into it, we were good. So even though it sucked, we were just like, hey, maybe it gave us that break so we're not getting full blown burnout, So I don't know. It's all how you look at it. And, we're just like everybody, and sometimes we fall victim to the negativity, but we are absolutely trying to hard. And I don't know if it's because we have a baby on the way and we're trying to think differently, or maybe we're just.
I feel like no, we've always been this way, but it's just constant. It's gotten better.
Yeah,
I guess.
Lucy, stop it, girl.
She just wants your attention so bad in
I
this
wish
current
she
moment. In this, anytime we're doing Coffee with the Crockers. And this, anytime we sit here and talk about stuff like this, we're no experts in how to handle things, or
I would say we're experts
or anything like that. It's just these are the conversations that we always have with each other, and then even again the project that we were doing, how it started off so bad.
It was bad.
I mean, I don't know if Phil's even going to do justice.
I was like, what a waste of time and money.
Yeah, it's just so bad. But even towards the end of it, as it's coming together, it's just see, we didn't give up.
Yeah,
we kept moving forward. We didn't get angry.
Instead of complaining, we tried to come up with a solution.
Yeah, it wasn't we didn't get. There's no arguing. There's no anger, negativity, and we just kept moving forward.
There was. I just kept it in.
Yeah.
No.
But. Again, we're not experts. We're not sitting here preaching all this stuff. It's just more so these are the conversations that we always have with each other, and just how we tie it into our own lives. And so we're just sitting here talking about it.
Technically, I think we're professional talkers. What would be the definition of professional? That you do it and you make a living off of it?
Yeah.
Technically, we're professional. So I would listen to what we have to say.
Hey, Pac. He's so big, he just comes and takes up the whole screen. It's crazy.
Hey, sit down.
Does he know sit? Yeah, he does.
I don't think he can right now.
Yeah,
hey,
Stubbs is kind of in the way. He's trying.
Hey, sit.
There.
Thank you.
Just.
All right, guys. So we'll leave it at that.
So just, I guess, challenge for the day would be.
Stay positive.
Yeah, if you're doing something, or if you're going through something and you just feel one thing after the other, is just challenge yourself to try and look at things a little bit different today and see. And
it's hard to do sometimes.
And see if you get an excavator.
Yeah, you might get one out of it. We did. But anyways, it is kind of a nasty day. We're doing what we can, and
nope.
I think it's good. Yesterday we went through hell trying to figure everything out with what we were doing, and today's a good chill day to relax and get the stuff done that we need. And then also, it's our whole life doesn't revolve around this place, so we are trying to start getting the baby room ready and all that type of stuff, and doing the little things like that we need to in our normal life.
Yeah, in a week I'll be halfway through pregnancy.
That's crazy.
So I'm starting to feel comfortable doing the nursery, doing all the things.
Yeah.
So we are starting that.
Yeah. So we'll stay. We'll leave it on that. And again, it just weather did not cooperate too much today, but that's quite all right.
It's just like a constant mist right now.
Yeah. So
it was raining. Now.
Yeah. It was raining, but now it's cloudy. Not sunshinies. Yeah. But all right, we're gonna chill with these dogs a little bit. Packer, there you go. Get up in there, boy. Get up in there, boy.
He's just the sweetest.
He's huge, though. He's just too big. He doesn't understand how big he is.
He's so big.
But, all right, we'll catch you next one.